Yo, 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 it's Panic here, and I'm bringing you guys another mesh method. So, what you're going to want to do, you want to go to these chords right here. It is about 5025, and I'm doing this on official. I'm not going to say the server number, but this is on official. So, I just wanted to show you guys that you can actually get it done. So, make your way into the cave. Once you get in there, it's going to look a little something like this. So after you pass a few chambers, you're going to find this door right here. Get into the weird shaped door. We're not going to talk about what it looks like. Okay, let's keep going. So there's a whole bunch of tentacles coming out of the ground in here. This is the Rockwell cave in Genesis 2, if you just didn't know. So once you keep coming around, stay away from those things because they will kill you. Alright. So this mesh method was a little bit confusing, but when I figured it out in official, I was like, okay, this is easy, this should be fixed. But it would definitely be a good base for a starter to get up in there, get your stuff in, because no one's going to find you, right? Put all your, grinding stuff up, and maybe you got a big squad or something like that, so get some smithies up here, once I show you the spot, of course. So it's really tricky because this is the ceiling here. I'm showing like a little diagram. There's a mesh barrier that goes through it, right? And what's really weird about this mesh barrier is after you get above it, nobody can see you from above. Like, I was walking around and nobody could see. Like, Graver could not see me. But you could see down. It's like a mirror effect almost. It's pretty crazy. I kind of like it, though. Alright, so that is not how you get in. Graver was just showing me while I was blabbing there. So there's going to be a little gap, and it's really hard. The next clip of me getting into the mesh, you'll actually get to see the proper gap, but right here, me and him were obviously just looking for it and trying to figure it out. But it is a little bit confusing to find, because everything looks alike, but once you find it, you'll know. Oh, we're just going to keep flying around until we find it. And if you haven't been playing Gen 2, it's been a pretty good map. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the teams that they brought. Alright, you see this pillar thing that we just passed? That is what you're going to want to look around for. Around this area is the mesh hole. Let me just find it here because it is tricky. So there's the pillar, and then I look at the pillar, and then I turn around. There's the mesh spot right there. So when you see the pillar, you'll see a tree, almost branch, sticking out that kind of looks like a finger. That's where you're going to want to jump through. So right now, it doesn't seem like I'm in the mesh at all, but I actually am. So you got to be really careful around here, though. They did a great job at fixing a lot of the mesh areas, so you'll either get thrown out or something, killed, and you don't want that to happen. So be careful texting around, unlike me right now. I'm just being an idiot. So next question we have, can we build here? Well, I think we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Let's go. Alright, so obviously you can just build on these things, and then you can't see from above, so it's really, really weird. So if you're running like this, if someone's right below you, there's another mesh hole right there. If someone was running below you, you can actually not see them. It's weird. As you can see, I am walking on the mesh, and this still has not been patched. I haven't found any ways to get into, all of the arc through this mesh hole, but like I said, it's a good starting base if you want to try to build up a little mesh base and people keep wiping you. So right there you see I popped out of the mesh. You got to be really careful in it, but once you get a bed down, foundation, sorry, get a forge going, I think it'll be good. It'll be a nice little spot to start off on. I think it's good. And I've been loving Gem because of how broken it is. Meshing has been super fun. Alright, so I just got back into the mesh. So we're going to explore a little bit more, and this is where I wanted to show you. So you see, like, if you're having problems finding it, just look right here from the pillar. Look around, figure out where it is, and then look up. If you see that, like, pattern above you, go in it, because you can just jump right in. And boom, you're in the mesh again. So obviously the spot is going to get fixed very soon, but the main thing is getting your beds down, maybe a TP down. It's really easy on Gen 2 to get all that stuff. So the main thing is get your bed, get your TP, and you could be here forever as long as you get your first bed down. And I've been like trying to snap a lot of things. Cliff plats you can snap almost everywhere, but a little confusing. And the other thing is this is the boss fight arena. So I don't know if like I haven't seen the boss fight done yet, which I would really like to see, but for the most part, if people are running a boss fight, you could just be down there chilling. Maybe you'll even get the Ingrams. I don't know. So let's keep exploring a little bit more. What else we got? As you can see, I'm working with thatch foundations because I'm not in first player. So I'm going to snap a foundation over here on this. This would be obviously your spot you want to build. But what I found down here was a little bit more scary because there's a death wall really, really close to here. In there, there's the death wall. But you can literally build all in this. And it's a pretty cool area. Like I said, it would be a really, really good starting area. And I'm going to show you what happens when you go in here. You get teleported and then you die. Don't mesh, guys. Don't mesh. Thanks again.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday...